Hi everyone, it's JoJo. Today I wanted to show you something new that I have in my Etsy shop. These are called Floss Drops. I'm pretty new to cross stitch and I have really fallen in love with it and I enjoy it. I also love to do slow stitching, but I don't have a good way of storing my, I didn't have a good way of storing my embroidery floss because the little boxes, I know they're small, but my space is so small that they just kind of took up too much room. So I've seen these floss drops and I came up with some of my own design. So I thought that I would come on here and show everyone and show you how that I use them. I made butterflies and I also have plastic ones. And these are heavy laminated cardstock. And then I've made, because everybody loves dogs, right? Or almost everybody. So I made dog bones with little hearts to put your floss on. Now these actually hang on a ring like this. So I can just hang them in a corner and they don't take up near as much space. And I also like being able to kit my floss for my projects on these rings. And then that way I have it beside me in my little work area. I then put these rings on, I'm going to call it a small coat rack or a hat rack with little bars that stick out. Sometime when I get a chance, I will bring that in here and I'll show you if I can find a way of filming it. But I take the little drops and I put the hole on here with my floss. So I have one that's, I already have floss on. I have a few. So they would be on here like this. And then that's easy storage. And then when I get ready to use them, let me move this out of the way. What I do is I take my DMC floss like this. And I grab an end, and I always grab the end that the number come from. So that was down here, so I grab that loose end. I like to hold it and then unwind it all the way. And this is the part where I get tangled sometimes, but I untangle this and unwind it all the way until I get to this end here. And I know the end was there, but if I would have grabbed it right by that end, I would have probably had a tangled mess. So I'm trying to prevent that by unraveling it all. I take my two ends and I put them together and I line them up the best that I can. And I hold that tight, and then I pull the rest of this I don't never have a problem with this until, of course, I get on camera. But I pull this all the way out till I go to the other end again. There's going to be my knot. Sorry about that. So let me try this again. So when I get down here to this other end, I kind of pull it tight so it's snug, and I take that loop and then I add it to my other two strands that I already have, and then I go again. I get tangled up in everything. But I go again until I get the next loop at the end. Here's the next loop. So I put that here and I get it as straight as I can. And then I take the very last loops and I put them up here. So it looks like this. So then I take these loops and I use my scissors and I clip these ends off. And then I'm holding these ends and I go down and I find my loop, which is here. So then I will take my floss drop and I will hold the loop and get my fingers here, and I hold down on the drop the best that I can, and I put my thread through and I pull it. And this way you've already got it cut to the strand about the right size. So they're going to be about maybe 30 inches at most. And then I'm looking for my needle real quick. Of course, whenever I start my video, I have everything and then I can't find it. But I take my needle, whatever needle I'm going to use, and I grab my floss loop and I turn it over to where this side is showing, and I just push this under one piece, one strand. Then when I pull, I get my piece. So once I use what thread I'm going to use from this, then whatever I have left over, I can fold it in half, take it to the other side, put it in here, and pull it through my loop, and then I can just use my needle to pull this off, or I can even do this one with my fingers if I can get them working right here. My grandma eyes aren't working very good today. I need to get me a stronger pair of glasses. But then, should you decide that you would want a different style loop, the butterflies work the same way as the bone. And then I have these. Sorry about putting my arm in front of the camera. But I fix this loop like this, and I pull it through, and then I will take my extra piece and I will put it in this little slot right here and pull it through, so then it hangs here like this. Now if you use the regular floss holders, I can't think of what they're called off the top of my head, but when you use them, I don't have one sitting here beside me, but your thread gets these little places in them all through it. So when you use it to sew with, a lot of times mine get crinkled and get knotty. So that way I have a lot of knots in it and tangles, and it's just aggravating. So when I put it on here, eventually this will straighten out and not be so crinkly. But if I take it straight from the floss, then it's pretty smooth. And then once you remove a piece, every time you remove a piece of floss, if you just kind of take your fingers through and straighten it out, you don't have any tangles. And then I leave the back of them white, so that way in case you want to, you could put your sticker here for your DMC, or I can turn it over. I don't have a Sharpie in here that works, but you can write DMC on your card and then put the number. This one is 3825. And then you add it to your ring. I normally try to put mine in order. Like I said, this was not a Sharpie, so it's not going to write as good. These are from my Sharpie, and they don't wipe off. And then there you have it. These, I can just hang them up. They don't take up as much room as the boxes. And then my threads don't get crinkled. And I mean, I have like laid these threads, you know, like this for a long period of time, and my thread still stays nice. And it's easy to use. And then once I cut it, it's all ready to go. I don't have to worry about cutting it anymore, or you know, unwinding and taking a piece off and then rewinding it all back up. It just saves me, I feel like it saves me personally a whole lot of time. And I just love these floss drops, and I have them in different colors. And if there's a color that you would like that you don't see in my Etsy shop, send me a message through Etsy, and I'll see what I can do. Or my email will be listed below, so send me an email if you'd like. But yeah, these are really nice floss drops, and I have several different kinds up there, different colors. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for supporting my channel, and thank you for watching my video. And I hope you all have a very great day. Remember to be kind to one another. Bye-bye.